Hello Virgo, and welcome to your general April messages. Keep in mind these are collective, so receive only what resonates and release anything that does not resonate with you. I did just record your love messages for April. They were absolutely beautiful, but I just want to, share a very strong message that came through for those of you that maybe are not going to be watching it. But if you are, that's great. But if you're not, just make sure that you are honoring your energy levels, okay? Because it's important that you don't get burned out, and also you have a beautiful blessing coming in, and you want to create space for that. So you want to have the energy for it when it arrives and align with it. So that's something that's just coming through. Just make sure you're not overwhelming yourself. You're not taking on too much. You're releasing a little bit of that perfectionism, right? So that you can really enjoy and have the space for this blessing that is coming into your life. All right, so let's get into your general. We'll see if kind of that same theme carries out here. Let's see the energy for Virgo in April. What is the energy for Virgo in April? Main energy for Virgo in April. We have unsure. See how long it took for the the cards to come out. You're unsure, uncertain, doubtful, indecisive. Okay. So let's go ahead and see kind of what this is about. You have two different roads you could take here. Going into two different destinations. Interesting. So you could be questioning yourself here. You could be doubting a little bit in April. You could have two different opportunities, like a Two of Wands coming up here, where you have a decision to make, a certain direction to travel in. Could be two different career paths, could be moving. Let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper into this. Oh, and I do want to share, because this just happened this morning. If you have a question, you have something on your mind, something you want to ask your higher self, you want to ask Source, just kind of put it out there lightly and go for a walk and see what shows up for you. Because I had an experience where I had, a question on my mind, and I went for a walk, and I received the answer from a complete stranger. And it was just amazing. It's amazing how Source will align things to support you. So that's just a message that's coming through. Maybe it's you go for a walk in your neighborhood, maybe go for a walk in nature, but that's a message that's coming through there. But let's see what else. What is most important for Virgo to know for the month of April? What is Virgo unsure about here? The Four of Cups. Whether or not to go for an offer or an opportunity. For some of you, it could be to keep doing things the way you've been doing them. Maybe you've gotten a little comfortable, in your zone here, kind of in your comfort zone here, but there's a new opportunity, something expansive, could be something quite magical here, that you're not sure whether or not you're going to take it, because it does, even though you're not, you're comfortable, you're in your comfort zone, but you're not really challenged or maybe growing as much as you would like to, maybe not satisfied at this time. So let's see a little bit more about what this is about. What is this Four of Cups about for Virgo? We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, it is about some form of communication or a decision here with the Queen of Swords. It is also about receiving your clarity and seeing the signs or hearing the signs with the Queen of Swords energy. Like I said, I received an answer from a complete stranger, and it's not the first time that's happened. I had somebody actually drop in telepathically on my thoughts one time, and actually read my mind, and then ask me. They asked me a question about what I was thinking about, and it was just incredible. I was just like, that person was an earth angel. I know that. But that can happen, where certain people are just placed in your life. So maybe it's something that you hear, something that somebody maybe shares with you here. There's something some sort of movement or decision you've been putting off, you've been avoiding here. Let's see what else. It's important for Virgo to know in April. The Seven of Wands, so much resistance. nope, I don't want to make the decision. I feel like maybe you have the clarity, or again, like I said, you kind of receive that answer. That like I said, that experience that I had, I was like thinking about something and walking, around a pond in my area, and this older gentleman looks at me. He's like, "You haven't made up your mind yet?" It was just, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was like, "Excuse me, how dare you read my thoughts?" Because I was at this crossroads. I was unsure, right? It was incredible. I was both like angry and then also amazed. So you might have an experience like that where someone just kind of reveals that answer to you. Of course, something high vibrationally, right? Something high vibrational, something that would be supportive of you. Maybe challenge you a bit with the Queen of Swords. But let's get a little deeper. Let's clarify more this Four of Cups. What are you kind of avoiding? The Hermit. It could be some sort of journey to go within. Okay. Some sort of journey to maybe do some shadow work. Maybe you've been avoiding shadow work, and like the results of doing that shadow work are going to be very magical, empowering, inspiring. We all know shadow work isn't the easiest soul work to do, right? But there could be something to gain here. Funny, you have the Hermit card as well, the Virgo energy coming out in your reading. But there's something, it's important that you go within, and the fact that he is resting and recharging here with this Four of Cups, you do, again, if you resonate with that love reading, you do need to take time to rest, recharge, meditate. But it could be that you are maybe distracting yourself rather than like actually going within, So there's some sort of soul journey within that you're avoiding here. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords. What is this Queen of Swords for Virgo? This Queen of Swords energy. The Ace of Wands. A new beginning. It could be a new opportunity, something you're passionate about. It's a call to action here for you. It could also be an offer from a Queen of Swords. That is something that is very passionate, something that, is something that inspires you, something that energizes you. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. What is the Seven of Wands energy? Woo! The King of Wands. Look at that. My goodness. So much fire. Yeah, I think you're getting your fire back here, Virgo. Got plenty of earth energy here too. But I feel like, yeah, you're getting your fire back. You are standing in your power. You're standing in your empowerment. Some of you might be actually connecting more with like the weather and influencing the weather, or tapping into abilities you didn't realize that you had, and then you're like, woo, I've got the power. Okay, but there's also with that fire energy a transformation that's happening. Okay, maybe there was something you didn't want to claim your power. You didn't want to embrace your power. Maybe you were playing small, and then your higher self's like, hey, go within on the Hermit's journey. We've got something to discover here. And then the Queen of Swords, expresses and shares that with you. And then you've got this inspiration, this call to action, and you're back in your, you're back in your element here, but like you're back in your empowerment, your focus. It could be that too, like you were uninspired, you were bored, and then all of a sudden something gets your attention. You're like, yes, I want to take action on this. Maybe, it could have to do with your passions, with your career, with a new energy, even with this Ace of Wands. But you're taking that wand, right? He has that wand in his hand after resisting all these others, okay? So there could have been other opportunities, paths, even directions other people wanted you to go down. You're like, no, not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. And what I'm getting here too with this Four of Cups, because it could be a missed opportunity, but I feel like what's meant for you is meant for you, right? And I feel like this could have been some sort of sign that your higher self or source was bringing you. And it was some sort of synchronicity, and you were like, okay, yeah, it's a coincidence. That's a bit weird. That's strange, but like it's getting louder. And when your guides want to get your attention, they will get your attention. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Horses could be significant. A white horse or gray, technically they're gray. Gray horse could be significant for you here. But I do feel, yes, your like higher self is stepping in, you're gaining your clarity, and then you see something that you really want to go for and you go for it. But you want to do it your way, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Just stay in alignment with your higher self, you know, and don't be afraid to go a little bit, you know, a little bit deeper here. I want to clarify, what is this Hermit energy here for Virgo, besides the obvious? The Queen of Cups, okay, and transformation. We have the Death card, which is transformation. So there's some sort of release. There's something, it could be an energy that you feel inside, okay, that would completely resonate with your love reading. It could be like energies that you've absorbed, taken on here, that you are releasing. It could be some sort of ending that you were resisting or you were not wanting to let go of, okay? But I feel like you know intuitively what this is, like what this change would be, what this transformation is for you. It just takes a moment to tap in. And it could be a newer timeline as well. It may be like you were avoiding, you were overwhelmed with everything that you were feeling. So you just kind of like ignored your intuition, ignored your clear sentience, your clear feeling. Let's get one more card to clarify this for Virgo. The World. Yeah, there's a cycle, but it's a good cycle, like that you are completing here. It's completing in a way that is a positive thing. But I do feel like you could have just even been overwhelmed by the energies of the world, you know, processing and feeling other people's stuff, and you're going to stop doing that here. That cycle is clearing. You're not here to take on other people's work or other people's stuff, right? Their energy. So you're definitely becoming more empowered here through this journey. All right. What else is most important for Virgo to know in April? Page of Swords, starting something new. Okay, starting something new. So this could be this Ace of Wands, this, you know, path that you decide to take. You're going to be a beginner again, okay, with this Page of Swords energy. You know, you see that page and they have that sword that is, you know, pretty large for them to be wielding. But there's determination, there's confidence in the self, okay? You know, with that cloudy background, again, it's like you don't have all the information, or like I said, this is something like you're going to be a beginner at this. Clarify the Page of Swords. The Sun. But I feel like before long, you'll be mastering it, okay? You'll be loving it. Again, this fire, this transformation, it's beautiful. Again, it could be a new spiritual gift or ability. It could be a class that you take, something that interests you, something that like wakes you up and you're like, yes, I want to go for this. And look at how much happiness it brings, how much joy it brings to your life and also brings to the world. You were either this ability or gift was dormant inside of you, or you knew it was there and you were just like, no. And then all of a sudden you have this call to action, you tap into it, and off you go. Okay. What else is most important for Virgo in April? Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Coins, the Ace of Shields. Another new energy. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Shields. So for some of you, this could be taking your passion, you know, turning your passion into your paycheck. This could be starting something new, but it's a very grounded beginning and it's abundant. This is abundance. You could receive new information coming in here about somebody who's maybe investing in you with that Ace of Pentacles. Because Ace of Pentacles is abundant, like it's a significant investment. or it's something that, you know, you're saving up for, something that you're working towards. There's this Ace of Pentacles here for Virgo. King of Swords. Now you have King and Queen of Swords. Now you have counterparts. What's going on now? Okay, you have somebody who matches you intellectually, matches you with their communication, maybe even their experiences, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through here. Someone who prizes their freedom, okay? Because we have the bald eagle energy in the background. Somebody who prizes their freedom. What do you have? And is releasing things as well, because we also have a vulture, and I think you have a vulture too. Oh no, you have a hawk. Okay, with that Queen of Swords, you have a hawk. So a very solid beginning here. Who is this King of Swords? Two of Cups, relationship. You know, it could also be a blessed partnership for business. This can be, you know, a significant move in a connection or relationship. This King of Wands energy that I was getting, I don't feel like you have two kings here as in two romantic energies. And I'm not really reading this by, you know, the genders here. This is you getting your fire back, okay? And amplifying that, okay? Finding this power within you. But this King of Swords and Queen of Swords, you're on the same page about a new beginning, and it has to do with some sort of partnership here that's blessed. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, oh my gosh, and fated? Destined? I mean, you create your reality, but that's pretty powerful energy. Past, the present, and the future. Wheel of Fortune is good karma, forward movement. The Wheel of Destiny, right? King of Pentacles, that could evolve into the King of Pentacles. It's a person that you meet. You could have gone through some sort of separation or breakup or even a divorce, and you meet this person and they've gone through the same thing, like they've gone through a divorce. And then you evolve, you have all four kings. Now you have the King of Pentacles, and then this could be somebody that with the Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, that you enter into some sort of contract with. With the King of Pentacles could be again, like a significant commitment, long-term relationship. But there's just kind of this evolution of these energies. Some of you, you're going to meet this person again, while you're pursuing your passion, what it is that this gift that you have, that you know, you bring to the world, whatever that is for you here, Virgo. But even if you meet this King of Swords, and again, you're on the same page, but maybe you're both a little bitter, maybe you're both a little jaded, a little cold, you know. I feel like with this King of Pentacles, there's a sense of that coldness warming up, okay, with time. And again, for some of you, this could be, you know, a partnership in business or friendship or some sort of, you know, energy that you called into your life. Anything else for Virgo to know for April? Counterpart energy, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Look at that. Yeah, with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you know, that is entrepreneurial energy. So it could be somebody that you're building something new with here as well with the Knight of Wands. But you have the elements, you know, of the air, which is like a little bit colder, a bit more logical. Very clear. Then you have the fire, which is the transformation, the passion, the excitement, the joy, the warmth. And then you have the Pentacle, which is grounded. The alchemy that happens here. So you'll find that you work really well with the energies that you're calling in here, that you're attracting in. And it builds your confidence in yourself here too. It could be also like you double date. That's something else that's coming through. You double date with someone here. Or you have a team, like you've built a team if this is career. You built a very successful team or company or business. Or you called in your soul tribe. You called in those energies that align with you. In a beautiful way. What else is most important for Virgo to know in April? 6 of Wands, recognition. Recognition here. You're being recognized by those that have seen, like those that may not like be in your life now, and it could be on the other side as well. They could be your guides. But you're being recognized by those who have seen or understand the challenges that you've faced and what you've moved through, right? And are celebrating that. Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Yeah, launching something new and grounding it in a very powerful way. Look at that. And that is amazing. Building a team, like building a legacy. Whatever you're building, it's growing here, you know, with the right energies that you're working with. 7 of Pentacles, growing, yeah, with what you're investing in. So be very aware of what you're investing in, and that it is of value, and that you enjoy working with the energies that you're working with, especially if like you are, you know, the owner of this. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's go ahead and get some animal messenger cards for you, Virgo, for the month of April. The butterfly, transformation. The butterfly energy in another deck is also on the, I believe it's the King and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's some sort of important conversation that starts up this, you know, this motivation, this call to action that inspires you. But I think you've been calling in this transformation here with the butterfly energy. You've been bored, or you felt like you can't really spread your wings, and now you are. And things are taking off quickly, but they're also they're sustaining too. Because the 10 of Pentacles is abundance, it's long term. Of course, always use your discernment, right? But I feel like that's your goal, that's your ambition, is to have something, to build a legacy, or to have something that grows and creates, you know, long-term stability. And I feel like it's not just for you, because look, you know, those Viking boats are filled with others, right? Could even be you birthing a new paradigm into this world. Like, this is significant here. Okay, we also have the Gazelle on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Gazelle energy is about taking action, things moving quickly, fast-moving momentum. Make sure your thoughts and your emotions are aligned and creating the momentum that, you know, you desire to have here. The Gazelle is also very graceful in movement, so being in your integrity, the King and Queen of Swords are also that energy. Being in integrity and honest with yourself, with like the way that you move forward here with whatever this is. And with the Sun energy, that it brings you happiness, that it brings you joy, that it energizes you, that, you know, you love waking up and getting going in the morning, you know, or in the evening, if this is something that you're creating, you know, in the evening time. It inspires you. It fulfills you. Whatever this is. But it is about building. It is about grounding. Grounding in this energy, grounding in this dream, grounding in this legacy. The horse, travel. Okay? Horses are also incredibly intuitive and sensitive. And you might have someone on your team that challenges you, but in the best way. Because if you show up working with a horse and you show up with a lot of ego, and you show up thinking you know best, and that horse is going to do what you're going to tell it to do, and that horse doesn't want to, it's going to show you. It's definitely going to show you, okay? That a horse is not something that you necessarily tell what to do or you control. A horse is a partnership, okay? And I think that's something you're also learning on this journey is about collaboration and partnership. It might even bring some humbling in with that, you know, that the Page of Swords, where, you know, there might be some parts of this journey where someone will mirror their, you know, your ego back to you or challenge you, okay? But it's in a way to help you grow, and it's in a way to help, you know, whatever it is you're creating or building to make it better. The horse is also about endurance. And that's why, again, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Like, this isn't something that is short-term. This is something that's long-term, whether it's a relationship or a business partnership, some sort of collaboration that you feel is in alignment with your destiny, that is in alignment with your soul calling, your soul path. Horses are also very wise beings, too. So that's something to kind of be aware of, to not let your ego kind of take over. And I'm getting the Knight energy coming through, like the Knight of Pentacles. So, like, you might want to rush ahead, but somebody's like, oh, hey, but let's address this first. Whether that's in your relationship or, you know, in a partnership, like a business partnership, a friendship. This could even be friends collaborating on, you know, creating or building something new that, you know, helps the world, you know, that helps a lot of people. Okay? Or animals. It could be animals as well. But yes, horses can be very humbling, right? And they express their truth. They express how they feel. I also feel with that Moon card, you're going to find a strength within yourself that you didn't realize that you had. Okay? Maybe an endurance, a resiliency. But yeah, horses will mirror things back to you. They are intuitive. They're very sensitive to the energies around them, the intentions around them. You also may be surrendering to your higher self or your intuition to lead you and guide you as well. Okay, any other messages here? Any other animal messages here for... Oh, that's more messages for the horse. Also, it's like the Chariot card, overcoming any sort of obstacles. Right? Horses can jump over obstacles. They can travel long distances. Maybe not at a fast speed, you know, continuously. So this is also about honoring, you know, your energy here, Virgo. There it is. There's the connection to your love reading. Okay? All right, that is what I have. Receive what resonates, release what does not. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a different energy than the love reading, okay? So check into that if you feel guided. Of course, only receive the pieces that resonate and empower you. Release anything that doesn't. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your likes. For those of you that would like a more exclusive experience, I do have a Patreon membership called Bloom, and that is linked below. Okay, this is very exciting. It feels like you finally start to see something, you know, it's like There was something that you were looking for that you weren't quite seeing, and then suddenly it shows up and it creates this beautiful momentum and inspiration in your life, and fulfillment, as well as collaboration with other energies. So receive what resonates. Thank you so much. Take the best care, and I will see you soon.